Hey PN, it's Wednesday. Today we're talking about conventions. My first convention ever was VidCon in 2011, I think. That was my very first one. I'd never been to a convention before and I was really excited. And I always thought my first convention would be a Comic-Con, but it was definitely VidCon. And I had the best time. The first VidCon I went to was the best VidCon ever. I think your first is always your best in the case of conventions anyway. It was so fun. I met all these great people. There were so many cool panels, and oh, the afterlife after the con was the best, and oh, it was just so much fun. I wish I could relive VidCon 2011 like every day of my life because it was that fun. And then next spring, so it was 2011, so spring 2012, I went to Emerald City Comic-Con for the first time. That was my first Comic-Con. So I really haven't been at this that long. And I had so much fun, and that was my first time cosplaying too, because I went as Pinkie Pie. I just redid my Halloween costume. But it was really fun. There was a lot of other Pinkie Pies there, and it was really fun to like point at each other, and like that environment is really cool. For that Comic-Con, I saw and so many panels of famous people and just really people that inspired nerd culture, and it was so much fun. My favorite panel there was Felicia Day and Will Wheaton did a panel together, and it was just the funniest, best, most normal celebrity thing I'd ever seen. Like, it was an hour and a half of just like feeling like they were your best friends, and I loved that feeling so much. Since then I've been to Emerald City Comic Con twice, and I went to Portland Wizard Con last year, which was really fun, and then this year, or like in 2 weeks, is Rose City Comic Con, which is different from Wizard Con. So they're both in Portland, they're both Comic Cons, but Rose City Comic Con is slightly smaller. There's not going to be as many famous people there, but that's not like what I really love about the cons. It's the panels, it's the booth, it's the artwork, it's everything. And Will Wheaton's going to be at that one again, and I've seen Will Wheaton like 4 or 5 times now, but I still love hearing him speak. He just always has the best stories. So I'll be going to that one in a few weeks, and then in March is Emerald City Comic Con again. And Eliza Dushku and Alan Tudyk are going to be there, so I'm really excited. So cons are just great. I think they're so much fun. I went to VidCon again in 2012 and I had a blast, and I met Danny for the first time, and it's such a good experience just to meet people, and the panels and everything is fantastic. It's just a really great environment to be with all the people that like the same thing as you. So that's how I feel about cons, and I've been to just 5 or 6 now, and they're great. Nerdy pleasure this week was going to a Renaissance fair because that was fun and nerdy. And my question for you guys is, who's the most famous person you've met or seen at a con? Okay? Bye!